everyone, it's time for us to go and kind of take a look as to why you should go ahead and switch from Spotify to Apple Music. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you have Spotify, then by all means go for it. You should continue using it. But in this case, I just kind of want to showcase some differences, and the main reason, some highlights of Apple Music, maybe more so than Spotify. Now, number one, the big thing about Apple Music is basically its sound quality, especially if you're using things like iPhones and like iPads and other Apple products, especially AirPods. Apple Music is basically designed for those particular products, although it's available on every other one, and it's basically making your sound quality much better. It's lossless audio, so Apple has their own codec, and basically it's a really, really high quality codec. It can range from CD quality, audio, up to high-res lossless, which means you're basically going to be getting uncompressed audio. So that's going to be a very, very cool thing to kind of think about from that particular situation. So from that side, you are basically getting a really, really good type of feature set from that type of device, if you're using Apple Music. Also, one of my favorite things about Apple Music is that it does seamlessly connect to basically all your other Apple devices. So whether you're going to be using something like a, iPhone to listen to your music, or an iPad or a MacBook or an iMac or an Apple Watch even, it's going to seamlessly sync between all those different types of devices. So I would probably say that in and of itself is a very nice thing. And I do like being able to go through and pick up a particular device if it's going to have Apple Music, because the audio quality is just going to be so much better. So I would probably tell you from that side too, that is kind of a really big thing to keep in mind there. Also, the way the songs and playlists are kind of created is because a lot of the, podcasts and playlists and curated songs are basically created by actual people. So it's not really necessarily as much of an algorithm as it is a human centric version. Also, there is kind of radio stations somewhat that you can kind of log into inside of Apple Music. So they have their Apple Music One, Apple Music Hits, Apple Music Country, and it does actually kind of give you 24/7 live radio options right inside of Apple Music, which is actually really cool. And you also have Apple Music Sing, which is basically like a singing karaoke version where you can adjust vocals and do things like that, almost like karaoke type inside of Apple Music. So it's very cool. There's a lot of features inside of it, and those are kind of the main reasons why I'd kind of think Apple Music is better than Spotify. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.